welcome back to the channel where we are checking out the play to earn gaming system, NFT games, and cryptocurrencies. Today we are looking at Guild of Guardians. Absolutely waiting for this game to come out. Already picked up my energy boost, already picked up some heroes, looking to pick up a guild and some pets to get into this game, guys. If you have not been following it, hop on Discord. It is very cool. There is a lot of stuff coming. We're going to look over some of the dynamics of it, some of the ultimate abilities to the heroes that we already have within the guild, and they continue to build more. In the space, they are a very developed game. It's, you know, they've already been running the game for a little bit. We have not had the opportunity to play it ourselves, just waiting patiently. Same with Illuvium, just waiting on the gaming system. And I know a lot of fellow gamers, you know, it is a very cool community between both of them. So let's check out the game itself, guys. So here is the Guild of Guardians. This is actually one of the heroes you can get. Absolutely amazing artwork on this. They've done avatars, they've done a lot of heroes. We've seen a couple sales, and everything with this game is on Immutable X, meaning there is no gas fees for it. Making it absolutely amazing when you're doing purchases in the crypto space. You're not getting just raked over the coals for the gas fees that come with it. So looking at some of the leaks here, guys, this is ultimate animations. So we know this is one of our heroes within the game, and you'll see the gameplay itself. There is the ultimate ability is triggered. Boom, takes off. Got the crossbow right there, raining swords down on the targets, and then returning to the original position. We're going to go through, we're going to look at a couple of the ultimate abilities for some of our legendary heroes in here, and then we're going to look at what the raids are going to look like themselves. So this is concept art. This is the Queen of the Frostmire. Different parts of the game, different dungeons of the game are going to have bosses at the end. This is going to be one of the bosses. Again, looking at the build of this, you know, how it looks, they're really going for a certain concept here with Guild of Guardians, which I love. I think this game is going to be hugely popular when it comes out. It is available completely free to play. You can actually build up your heroes all the way to legendary. You can play to earn as you go through here, doing daily stuff, doing weekly stuff, building and developing with your guild, which we'll talk about in just a minute. So looking here, guys, so this is the actual guild. So you get up in the morning, you know, you say good morning to all of your guildies, you get ready to really set the day. You can see the guild name is the Band of Heroes, guild access, anyone can join. No guild tags at this point. You can see that it is of 150 members. The basic guild is only of 20, but these are the pending members that you can get. So this is where everything is going to happen within the guild aspect. Now, this is not the game itself. This is going to be when you're a guild master, or when I believe this is going to be the guild master. I'm not sure if the guild itself is going to be able to see the high achievers, depending, and you know, the inviting and all of that. But you're going to have options, as you can see right on the bottom. You have a guild, you have raids, and then you have crafting over on the right, which I believe my camera is covering up a little bit. So very cool to see kind of how the home screen is going to be. Now, this is going to be available on PC and mobile, so it is very user-friendly, as we can see right there. This is actually going to be one of the raid bosses, guys. Again, looking at the square figures here, you know, that's really what they're going for. And I love how they have developed and how they have built out these, you know, the movements and the bosses and everything that we're going to see within the game itself. It's going for a very certain look. Again, you look at something like Illuvium, it is just so clear. Absolutely fluid lines. You know, it doesn't have the blocky animation feel that this game does, but a lot of players, including myself, love both versions of what we're going to be seeing coming to this space. This is some of the ultimate abilities. So this is actually the healer right back here. I believe it's Freya. So you'll see it has ultimate ability is going to be a giant healing ring, guys. Now the way that this game works, and I really want to talk about this for a minute, is you can see you have your 3 playable characters down here. You actually have a 4th over to the side. So this is going to be your party. So when you enter into a dungeon, this is what the dungeons look like. This is going to be your party. Now, of this, you are going to control one single hero, guys. That is right. You're going to control one single hero in the party of 4 heroes. Now, with that single hero, you're going to be able to run around. You're going to be able to do ultimate abilities, things of that nature. In addition, you can swap between what heroes you are utilizing in the party. And when you do change the hero, you can use the ultimate abilities, things of that nature, on the hero that you have selected. So it's not going to be a party of 4 players running through here, doing everything together, which is initially what I thought. Again, from my understanding, which I could be 100% wrong, but from my understanding, you are going to run these dungeons solo, which is going to allow you to essentially maximize the heroes that you're bringing within your party. And within this party, again, 3 of the 4 are going to be run by NPCs. That's going to be the AI of the computer. And you can swap between which hero you're utilizing within here. Now, there are a couple other ultimate abilities, which we'll look at. So this is actually, this is the ultimate ability we seen a little bit earlier. You can see it just raining shards down on everything. And it's kind of a giant arcing ultimate ability. Very cool looking. This is a damage dealer. I think it's a melee or range damage dealer. Again, very cool to see there. Even up here, you can see this little character back here. You can see Rufus, I think, is right up here doing a whirlwind kind of in the middle. And then, of course, running around with a few different heroes in here, guys. Again, super excited to see. Now, this is going to be the guild bosses. So this is part of the raids. You know, in the first one, we actually looked at the guilds, this very first tab. This is the second one, which is raids. You can see prepare to raid attempts 1 of 3, 2 days, 16 hours. So they might give you 3 days or, you know, depending how many to go ahead and set this raid. Over on the side, you can see which different bosses you can fight. It also gives you kind of a, I believe those are the kind of the hit points that the bosses have. And you can see on the top, there are going to be multiple different, let's go back one, multiple different, it looks like stronger and stronger raid bosses as you continue and progress through this game. Now, also in here, you can see the rewards. So you are going to be rewarded for different items as a raid for taking out the winter golem. It is water-based, recommended enforcements or reinforcements. It shows you specifically which classes you should look for. Now, this is going to be really important when it comes to guilds. So with it being Guild of Guardians, we know guilds are going to be a big aspect of this. So if you have, let's say for a basic guild, you have 20 players, the 20 players are going to have to essentially make up the recommended reinforcements out of here, out of the NFT heroes that they own. Now, again, when you start the game, they're giving you 1 free NFT hero. So you can start with that hero. You can run through different dungeons with that hero. I believe the rest at that point are just going to be the AI, the NPC heroes that they're going to give you. But as you start progressing in this game, you're going to have, as we've seen before, a lot of different areas that you can equip weapons and armor onto your heroes, making them stronger. And the recommended reinforcements in here is what we're looking to kind of get from the guild. Because with the raid, you're going to be getting a lot of loot. With a lot of loot is going to come the really big, the really big play to earn aspect. So we know with the crafting scenario, if you craft an item, so essentially you collect up all of this stuff from going through dungeons, you use recipes and craft through your guild. When you craft an item with your guild, the recipe or the item is actually sold to the open market. In turn, you get money back in the amount that you contributed. So if I put 50% into an item, the guild crafts an item, they sell it, I get 50% of the sold value of that item. With the 50% that I get back, I really have 2 options within this game. One, I can reinvest it. I can buy items within, you know, the auction itself with the items that are available within the game, or I can just take the money and utilize it for myself if I want to do the play to earn aspect. If you're reinvesting it, it seems like it's going to be good because then you can make more progression through different raids. Having stronger heroes to go through stronger dungeons, more difficult dungeons, in turn is going to give you more of a return when it comes to crafting. Again, it's going to be a very cool game and a big process to see exactly how this is going to look. Now, this is assembling your raid. So you can see here, waiting for heroes. Everybody, I believe, can only put in 1 hero, guys. So that is going to be on this side. You can see Tavros, there's Rufus, and a couple different heroes right down on this side. there is, I believe you can only put in one hero per person. So even looking here, you have 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 of the 20 players can go ahead and drop a hero in here. That might even be the strength. So the strength of that Winter Golem is 15,000. We're at 6,300 awaiting more heroes. And I believe these are going to be kind of the checks and balances. So for damage dealers, we have 3 right here. We don't have any tanks. We have damage right there. We have a little bit of support. I think we need some more healers in here. And then I believe this is going to be special items that you can use within raids, or it could even be the pet aspect, which is a whole nother part of this game, guys. There is a really big pet aspect. So when you run through dungeons, you can choose what pet you want. Depending on the pet you want or the pet that you have, you can get different things from the dungeons. Again, guys, this game is going to be huge. I am super stoked to be covering this and checking out everything that they have. They've been pushing out a lot of leaks. We've seen a lot of ultimate abilities, a lot of partnerships, a lot of different heroes that are coming with it. You can even see a whole lineup of heroes right up here. So as we continue our progression, this game is supposed to be out later in 2022. So if you're interested, definitely get in now, guys. Once this goes live, I really truly feel it is going to be a super cool built game that a insane amount of players are going to be into. There are only 1 limited guilds. That is right. To buy a guild, you actually have to purchase the guild, which is an NFT. There's a limited number of guilds. So there are going to be a lot of players really fighting for those guild spots, especially when it comes to larger guilds. I believe there's only 10 guild stones for the largest guilds, which hold 50 people. But if you're looking in that, I believe the guild stone was $100,000 when it was introduced. But some of the smaller guilds definitely going to be able to carry their own guys. Again, based on the value, working on a guild, building it up, doing the crafting, getting money back, returning back to the game, and then of course being able to defeat tougher raid bosses and also getting through more aspects of this game. So guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guild of Guardians that is coming. And as always, thank you guys for watching.